guys, welcome to another celebrity story time. Today is going to be Mads Mikkelsen. This will be 3 interactions with him. So the first interaction, I actually don't remember this too much because it was a couple of years ago. For some reason I was in my Azkaban Bellatrix. So here it is, the picture. I believe I just wanted to see him because I'd recently started watching Hannibal around that time, or I'd only seen season 1 or something. I remember his photo off being very cheap and I thought, well, I'm not going to pass that up, he's awesome, I love Hannibal. But yeah, I'm not really 100% sure with that one, like too much, like if there was more of an interaction other than, can I have a hug? And him being very huggable, like he was a very huggy person, like he just grabbed people like cozy, comfy hug. But yeah, the second time I had definitely watched all of Hannibal. I was a much bigger fan. It was about 5 or 6 years ago now, I can't remember exactly the date, but I went in my Hannibal costume. I didn't get an autograph because my sister, I had given her my DVD and she had gone to meet Mads, and I think it was like another celebrity like Benedict Cumberbatch or something, and I said, well, if Mads turns up, can you get my Hannibal signed, because I wasn't able to go, and I was like, well, I don't want to spend money travelling to this radio event just in case Mads turns up. And she got my DVD signed by Mads and I was like so happy. Even looking at it now, it's just like... It was a London event. I didn't get anything signed because obviously I had the DVD, and so I just booked a photo shoot. During that time I was going through some pretty crummy life stuff, so going to see Mads was like something I really needed at that time. I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't afford to get an autograph, so I just kind of walked up to his security and was like, hi, is it okay to say hi? Because there was like 2 people at his autograph line and his security was like, stand there, like really serious, and I was like, okay, I'll just stand here. Tiny little short Hannibal cosplayer. And when he'd like finished speaking to people who'd paid for autographs at his table, his security was like, you, go on then. And he was like, his like attitude went from like super serious to like super nice to his security. I was like, oh, and I had like a bit of a moment. I was like crying and stuff because I was really going through a horrible time during that, and Hannibal really helped me. It was like the one thing I was like binge watching during that time. Mads was like so kind. He was like holding my hand, like saying, you know, you'll get through this, and he was just so sweet and kind. And I tried not to like cry like with tears because I didn't want to ruin my like Hannibal man makeup, but he was so lovely. And a few hours later, a friend, she'd never met Mads either, and she was like, I'm really scared, I don't want to go on my own. I was like, oh, you're really gonna make me go back there. So when we went over, I was just stood next to her, I was just smiling like, oh Mads, you're so nice. And she was like talking to him, and then she was like, can I get a hug? And he hugged her, and then he just turned to me and was like, you're getting one too. And I was like, oh wait, what? And then he just hugged me and I was like, oh, don't start crying again. Because the second time I met him was definitely a experience. And then went to my photo op with him. He instantly recognized me, so this photo happened. So that was nice. And fast forward, I believe it was a Birmingham event now, I'm not 100% sure, but a few friends were going to this event in Birmingham to meet some guests, and they were like, well, Mads is going, do you want to come along? I was like, you Mads again? Yes, of course. And this time I had like my Bedelia, so I wore Bedelia, I had my like antlers and flower crowns, so it was more not mistook for something random, because Hannibal, when I wore that without the flower crown or the antlers, I was being called like Doctor Who and something. I was like, really? Really, Doctor Who? That made it more distinguished. It was a Hannibal thing, not like some random, I don't know. But again, I only had the photo off because I got the autograph, and I'm kind of always poor when it comes to these events. Like, I have like no money, so I have to like choose wisely what I have and who I meet. So his table was super dead again. Like, I don't understand, he's so lovely. But I went over, I was like, is it okay I could just say hi? And he remembered me, we talked, and I was like, I'm here, I'm doing okay, kinda. I didn't cry this time, but he was like super lovely, and same thing again, he was just so kind. In the photo op, I showed him another picture with another Hannibal actor, and I was like, can we do this pose for my photo? And he was like, I can't, I'm sorry, I've got like bad back pain, like, you know, he has like back problems, which I understand. And so he was like, why don't we just do this, like we're having a dance? And it's like, oh, look at this, it's so precious. Bedelia and Hannibal, it worked, and it's one of my favourite pictures now. But that wasn't it. There was like a big massive gathering of like Hannibal people just waiting kind of near his table, and apparently like they were trying to organise like a big little like group photo with Mads, so it's like I stuck around for a little, and there he was. Mads' security like took out this whole group of Hannibal fans back behind like the guest area, and it was like a load of people, and he was just there like all kind and funny and just Mads as always. And yeah, he was just so kind. He like literally like joined in with all the fans, took a big group photo, and yeah. And if you're a Hannibal fan, or you know, a Mads Mikkelsen fan, because he's in some great stuff, yeah, 10 out of 10, recommend meeting him if you get the chance. That's all I have for this video, guys. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more celebrity story videos. Don't forget, leave a comment of any celebrity that you want me to do a story time for, because over the years I've met hundreds of celebrities, so chances are your favourite I might have met. So leave a comment who you would like me to tell the story of. And don't forget, click that bell so you can be notified whenever I make a new video.